привет! Играть с вами сегодня в игру Hogwarts Legacy, которая буквально уже через пару дней выйдет в публичный доступ. Я ее брал по предзаказу и на пару дней возможность в нее поиграть. Действия этой игры будут происходить, если вдруг кто не в курсе, в мире Гарри Поттера, но в 19 веке. Вот. Зарегистрирован Wizard World. Так что дальше идем. Если вдруг кто зарегистрирован, будет приятный бонус. Посмотрим дальше. Двигайте ползуна, пока изображение ставит едва заметно. Так, пойдем. Птичка, вы приняли в сервис высок Hogwarts в качестве студентов 5-го курса. Место начнется 1 сентября. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать вас во время путешествия в замок. Как вам, возможно, известно, как ограничение волшебства несовершеннолетних запрещает использование магии лицам моложе 17 лет вне школ. Однако, в связи с вашими уникальными обстоятельствами, студентка согласилась позволить профессору Элиазару Фигу помочь вам в отточении заклинаний перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок на пир в честь начала нового учебного года и церемонию распределения. С уважением, профессор Уизли. Наверное, родственник Рона Уизли. Она. Угу. Персонажи разных. А вот это интересно. Конечно, и будет. Да, все, что у нас это есть форма лица. Да, нормальная форма лица. Очки. Вот эти прикольные. Даже прическа тоже нормальная. Программа метки. Где-то я уже такой шрам видел. Пусть будет. Пикник. кажется, наш пока чуть отложим, буквально одну минутку. Надо будет проверить по настройкам, что там как идет. А потом уже продолжим. Да не пропадаю, я с вами. Сейчас я тут друзьяшкам скинуть ссылочку на видео. Сейчас я тут.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
George!
Eleazar!
Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Это какой-то особенный.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Походу, не знаю.
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! The key! Give me your hand!
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Видите. Так, нормально.
What happened?
Poor George.
Бедный
I can't
Вовка,
believe
в
he-
голове не укладывается.
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would.
Профессор, мне лучше, если
But
хотите
stay
смотреть,
close.
то пойдём.
We've no
Да,
idea who created
пожалуйста.
this port key.
Он держись
Or
рядом.
why.
Вправо. Назад. Так, сзади нет ничего, а вдруг какая-нибудь плюшка лежит.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Помните дорогу к руинам? А там.
Mind your step.
готов иди. Следуйте за профессором. Так, а досочка для чего? Для прыжка веры, нет?
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Сосредоточьтесь на цели.
Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Все, что можно разбить,
Thank you,
мы
sir.
разбили. Так. Можно было хоть бы кушанчик-то по монетке положить. А то все пусто. Цветочки пособирать.
Ah,
Нет, пока.
up there.
А, вон там. Чисто вот ради интереса. Вот сюда вот пройду, посмотреть. А? Вот не зря же пошел. Нашел же все-таки что-то интересное. 31 монетка. А, монетка Галеон бережет.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Да, почти пришли. Так, что у нас здесь? Видать, здесь какое-то, может быть, лаборатория была, или база исследований там. И, как я понял, по барельефу, то по звездам что-то изучал.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Давайте осмотримся. На мини-карте показаны вы для фиолетовый, так отлично. И ваше ближайшее окружение. Текущая цель, желтенький значочек. Нажмите В и удерживайте, чтобы посмотреть информацию о целях задания. Окей. С помощью портала профессор Фиг и я переместились к отдаленному путеводителю, который за Шотландским Нагорьем. О, здравствуйте, Леха Соколов, здравствуйте, рады вас видеть. Как ваше ничего, если вы меня слышите? Мы вот не пропали, мы вернулись, вас иногда посещаем, лайки вам ставим тоже. Так, убираем, чтобы не мешалось. Так, еще пару секунд. Равно пусто. Так, что у нас здесь? Так, ребята, походу, на руну гадали. Или с помощью рун что-то создавали.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Был известный лица, владелец этого места. Ну да, он здесь что-то изучал. Так. Так, и куда нам дальше? 31 метров вверх. Значит, тут где-то что-то уже прохода, наверное, есть.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Опять этот зачарованный камень. Прозрачный. Что он собой закрывает?
What's
Скорее всего,
this?
какой-то портал.
Professor Fig!
Кто-то вот напоминает зеркало, которое показывает самое сильное желание.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Здесь эти свечения, как на футляре.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
В голове не укладывается. Где мы? Так, кто храпит? Ну-ка, что там? А, за книжкой кто-то есть. Окей. Гоблин, наверное. Ну да. Гоблин, спящий за книжкой. Какая-то пещера.
Hello?
Банк гоблинов, типа? Старовой версия или типа того? Взял гоблина, профессор. Ну как так-то?
It can't be.
Офигеть.
Just a moment. Ooh.
Красивый тебя влюблен. Ой, гоблин. Прошу прощения. Прям как в фильме. Один в один.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
Такие.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Насколько все
How
хорошо
many vaults are there
прорисовано.
in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
То есть сейфик надо
You
понимать,
want to take a breath?
A what?
и вид раздела.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Даже
Heard of
Гриндевальд
it?
управляет.
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Он отвечал за старейшую часть банка, куда уже никто не ходит. Видать, там уже ничего не
Here we
осталось.
are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Что же такого в этом сейфе?
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
И сундучок-то рядом есть. Еще монетки. Класс.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait. Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly
Необычно, а?
unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the
Проявляющие чары.
present.
Окей.
Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and
Так,
focus.
как это изучать? По-моему, во второй части Гарри Поттера нечто подобное было, только со стрелками, а в первой части уже мышкой рисовали, или наоборот. Давно это было, 3000 лет назад. Подождите, чтобы использовать видео. Итак,
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Там.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Дайте по сторонам посмотреть. Что у нас тут есть? 4 золотых кубка. 6. Несколько... 6-7. Их нельзя с собой забрать, нет? Тут, наверное, лежали какие-то старые книги.
A door.
Вау.
Well, that's a start. There's that
Дверь
symbol
похожа.
again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Так, и что мне нужно делать?
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean,
Да,
earn our
и
way
видно
out?
сразу сейф
Do
непростой,
you think
согласен.
this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no
Да, у меня даже
disapparating
догадок
if things
нет,
go
зачем это
poorly.
было сделано.
Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio.
Так, вроде ничего не скрыто. Места тут много.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Опять это какое-то свечение, а? Типа что-то вроде омута памяти, нет?
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Свечение
Are
закрутилось
you
вокруг
all
меня.
right?
Вы в порядке?
Yes, sir,
О,
I'm fine.
опять что-то невидимое.
You
Ну-ка
seem to have
посмотрим.
caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Так, отражает какая-то статуя.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Да, мне пригодился бы Люмос. Люмос. Вы изучили световые чары Люмос, которые автоматически добавлены в ваш комплект заклинаний. Заклинание Люмос защищает кончик вашей волшебной палочки и помогает исследовать темные места. Хорошо. Нажмите 1, чтобы использовать или погасить Люмос.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me.
Так,
It
Люмос
does
идет
follow
туда.
the light.
О, вот это да.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
типа считает это.
Descendo. Expulso. Consuelo. Definitive. Levioso. Potato. Consuelo. Stupid one. Levioso. Stupid one. Impulso.
Разворачиваться.
Stay close.
Так, вроде ничего скрытого нет, да?
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Lumos,
Так, профессор исчез, блин.
where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Снова это свечение. Так, теперь уже 2 статуи, 3 статуи, да? 4, 5.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Ой, какой-то сундук. И там сундук. Ну, мы же сюда не зря пришли. Зажигать-то не будем? Блин, где еще сундук? А вон там.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Да, статуи нужны чуточку позже. И походу до того
Revelio.
сундука мы не дойдем, да? Я так понимаю. Вот зачем ставить сундук, если до него нельзя добежать? Ладно.
Lumos. Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Нужно сделать так, чтобы они все поднялись.
Lumos. Where do I need to be to get all of them to... It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato! Stupid one!
Не вовремя ты нажал, а? 4 уровень. Так, удержите Q во время применения протекта, чтобы контратаковать и оглушить врагов заклинанием. Остолбени. Окей.
Stupid one! Stupid one! Stupid one! Stupid one! Potato!
Ладно, нажал. Уходить быстрее, блин, сейчас убью. Где-то одна осталась.
Lumos.
Так, где волшебные коньки? Ага.
Revelio. Lumos.
Да, в ту сторону. Туда нужно бежать, да? Большой символ свечения.
Revelio. Lumos.
Это то ли песня, может он сирена же. Еще не портал. Что он боялся?
Revelio.
Ну, думаю, уже где-то пару сотен мы насобирали. Так, а что это за зельце такое? Типа чьё-то воспоминание, по-любому, наверное, чьё-то воспоминание, омут памяти.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive
Памяти.
for viewing memories.
Может быть, воспоминание.
I wonder... Follow my lead.
Создатель этого сейва, что ли?
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
We will all look rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know.
But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Я был прав.
Ranrock. Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
Забыл.
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Сигнализация, что ли? Страшно.
I know a way out. Professor! Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
Где мы?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
Кто-то оставил
Come.
этот ключ, этот сейф.
We have a
хотели,
sorting
чтобы мы
ceremony to get to.
добрались именно сюда. Знакомые тропинки. Где-то мы их уже видели.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert,
Мы
but
ее не пропустили.
that
Так, что я
seems
мало
more
понимал, но
appropriate.
кажется, это будет
now,
уместнее.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
Спасибо. Ну что, готовы
Ready for the
к
sorting
церемонии
ceremony?
распределения? Блин, интересно, а какой же факультет достанется, а?
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Так, вы постарше
You
остальных.
come here with preferences and preconceptions,
предубеждения.
certain
ожидания.
expectations.
Понеслась. Итак, скорее бы начать учиться, скорее бы исследовать замок. Сложный вопрос, надо подумать. Скорее бы начать учиться, или скорее бы исследовать замок. Исследовать
I'm
замок.
looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Отвага, любознательность, верность, амбиции. Интересно. Так. Отвага, любознательность, верность, амбиции. Отвага.
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Чего? Гриффиндор. Здорово. И походу, ребята, мне кажется, что какие-то проблемы идут с кодировщиком. Надо будет чуть его посмотреть.
Better be Gryffindor!
Что-то картинка меня не радует. Слайд-шоу какое-то получается. Пасхалка была.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
А вот и причина, почему нет Квиддича.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Надо быстрее в гостиную. Ребят, сделаем небольшой перерывчик. Так сказать, посмотрю, что там происходит с кодировщиком, и скоро вернусь. Так, если вот тут попробуем кое-что изменить в настроечках. Так. Кадр 60, калибровка изображения. Так, попробуем перформансе. Ультраперформансе. Так, продолжаем.
Revelio.
О, прикольно. Так, а новое заклинание у нас какое-то, смотри, есть. Или это инвентарь? Так, походу нам нужно вниз идти, да?
Revelio.
Так, подождите, я же куда-то шел. Блин, у меня получается наоборот, наверное, надо что ли идти. Ну, блин, заблудился в двух этих шагах, а?
Now, which way is the common room?
Как же пройти в гостиную? Замок первого уровня. Это странно, конечно. О, вот и гостиная. Что-то как-то не очень у нас с настройками. Так, высоко включить. Ультра перформанс. Попробуем просто перформанс. Что он получше будет? Вроде чуть получше стало, нет? О, снич. Прям какой-то особой разницы нет. Ну ладно, попробуем на этом.
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
I don't want to get in trouble the first day. Tried what I thought was perhaps I should. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Он меня учил.
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did a study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Да, но точно не так. Когда я произношу заклинание, все получается отлично, а вот без слов ничего не выходит. Не сомневаюсь, у тебя все получится. Наверное, тебе нужна практика, тебе надо больше тренироваться. Не сомневаюсь, у тебя все получится.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year. And even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Сундук факультета, типа. Ну, прикольно.
Who does Nelly think she is, anyway?
If I get caught, I shan't offend. She gets bolder every year. I don't want to get in trouble the first day. She gets bolder every year.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Нелли Олдспайр. Правда.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Так. Так, одну секундочку. Блин, конечно, будет обидно, если трансляция шла у нас плохо все это время. Так, но похоже, с тобой в Гриффиндоре будет не так уныло. И вообще, в Хогвартсе, если уж на то пошло. Приятно было познакомиться. Ты не боишься высоты, да? А что говорят о моем пути сюда? Ты когда-нибудь видела дракона?
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I'd never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Нет. Не боишься высоты?
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Так, а что говорят о моем пути сюда?
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Приятно было познакомиться.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
It'll be the next Butterbeer. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
Гарри Уизли.
Hello. You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Что у тебя в
Are
кружке?
you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Revelio.
Так, тот сундук мы видели. Так, вон там что-то есть. Так, а что это такое?
Lumos.
Нет, не так. Или какая-то точка сохранения, может? Ладно.
Revelio.
Походу, у нас еще нет возможности ее открыть, так что потом посмотрим. Так, возьмем яблочко и погнали к профессору.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Воу, как четко сделано, а?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Этот призрак случаем не почти безголовый ник?
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up! Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
И как его открыть?
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
И как посмотреть?
Revelio.
О. Барфурио. На этом портрете изображен волшебник Баруфио. О. Прославивший своим мозговым эликсиром и очередным напоминанием, как важно правильно произносить наши заклинания. Однажды он произнес «С» вместо «Ф». И в результате обнаружил, что лежит на полу, а у него на груди стоит буйвол. Прикольно. Соберите страницы руководства в Хогвартсе. Выполните выполнение испытаний за руководство. Это единственный способ заработать очки СПы. Открыть руководство. Так, это ваш уровень волшебства. Опыт XP, полученный в результате прохождения испытаний, повышает ваш уровень и силу. Воу. Ваше руководство отслеживает текущий прогресс в прохождении испытаний. Так, испытания. Какие тут есть испытания? Страницы руководства, задания, бой, исследования. Так, и что же я открыл? Очки с регалиями Хогвартса.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Какой-то портрет обижается, а? О, кошак, красивый. Британец, походу. Ау. Замок первого уровня.
Revelio. With classes to attend.
Пустой сундук. А нет, еще монеток. А, вон там на стене что-то есть.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Вам удалось обнаружить точку быстрого перемещения с летучим пламенем. Хогвартс разделен на две основные области. В левой части карты живут студенты и профессора. Здесь расположены гостиные и большой зал. Так. Это мы. Выберите южное крыло. Южное крыло. Выбрал. Точки с летучим пламенем зеленого цвета. Это те, которые вам удалось обнаружить, включая гостиную вашего факультета. Точки с летучим пламенем серого цвета показывают местоположение еще не обнаруженных точек быстрого перемещения. В правой части карты находятся точки интереса, связанные с учебой, включая астрономическую башню, библиотеку и теплицы. Боу. Выберите пристройку к библиотеке, чтобы продолжить. Профессор Уизли разблокировал для вас точку с летучим пламенем в центральном зале. Смените карту с помощью А и Д. Окей.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Конечно, время сука.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Там внизу что-то есть интересное.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Что такое
You mentioned
Хогсмит?
Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Подозреваю, что вы там не просто искали вещи и в Хогвартсе, и в Хогвартс окольными путями добирались. Такие есть, конечно.
We did
Как же
take a
еще?
bit of a detour on
Дракону
the way
встретили
here.
все-таки.
Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Так, здорово. Так, снаряжение. Какое у нас там есть снаряжение? Перчатки. Пойдет. Аксессуары для лица. Есть такие очки, а есть такие. Возьму вот эти. Поинтереснее. А, нет. Пускай старые будут. Так, что у нас еще есть новенького? Кепка. Так, а без кепки в помещении все-таки. Так, а шарфик у нас там есть какой-то, да? Ну, шарфик мы оставим, пускай. Так, а что тут еще есть? Инвентарь. Что у меня в инвентаре? Пока тихо. Твари нет. Предметов для заданий нет. Заметок нет. Ресурсов нет. Коллекция. Какие тут коллекции есть? Твари. А, все пусто. Страницы ревелев. Метла можно коллекционировать, а? Круто. Рукоятки палочек, колдовство, враги, внешние виды. 7 внешних видов у меня типа открыто, что ли? А, это вот как раз тот самый набор. Тут как комплект одежды темных искусств. Прикольно. Потом его оденем. Так, а здесь у нас что? Так, испытания. А, это, то есть, получается, собрать 2 страницы руководства, и у меня будут такие очки. Прикольно. Профессор.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Да, мы обсуждали с профессором Уизли осмотр руин. Но это не совсем так. Ребята, сделаем пока тут на пару минутов перерывчик. Скоро вернусь. Надо тут одно важное дело сделать. Я снова здесь. Своего фамильяра я покормил. Так что все в порядке. Так. Не волнуйтесь, сэр.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Так, это значит, на карте у нас показано наше задание. Окей, понятненько. Сумерки сокровища в Хогвартсе 35, страница руководства 150, статуэтки Дими Маски 10, астрономические столы 1. Круто. Так, еще заклинание у нас, то есть задание с заклинаниями стрел. То есть нам, получается, новые заклинания будут давать вроде, как я понял, после выполнения задания. Окей. Задание по заклинаниям. Ливиоса или Ливиоса. А вот можно просто ближайший сделать.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Понял, профессор. Так, где-то там что-то мы интересное видели.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Зачарованный компас. Так, и что ты у нас такое? Воу-воу-воу, что это такое?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that
Словно
solves the
мотылёк
mystery.
на пламя.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Нужно искать подсказку, которая может быть поблизости. Так. Статуя и лестница. Найти место, изображенное на картине. Вот оно.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I've taken to studying during the day in our village. No one's there and I can practice my cards with my partner.
Ну, возвращайся.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Класс. Так, а что здесь? 21:17. А здесь ключ нужно какой-то найти. Может, это в этом есть руководство? Так, нужно еще с Леонорой поговорить. Так. Побочка. Тут же где-то что-то должно быть похоже. Вот по поводу... Перчатки. Может, просто рановато мне. Кубики. Животные. Может, потом станет возможным.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Так, а здесь чисто. А ты чё сидишь?
now? Was it 2 pinches of Angelica or 3?
Блин, а что же вот это такое, а? Ладно, потом посмотрим.
Revelio. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Может, еще кого-нибудь найдем, кто нас обучит такие вот ништяки разбираться в них. Не может быть, чтобы вот в руководстве не было никакой информации. Настройки, это уже настройки игры пошел. Так, испытания, задания. Легендарные перчатки. Рано мне еще такие.
I just beat her at gobstones.
Have you ever noticed in potions that the girl who sits in the corner almost always nearly half the cauldron?
Revelio.
Там еще внутри 2 сундука стоит. Как интересно. То есть мы, наверное, пока открыть его не можем. Ладно.
Revelio.
О, кошак. Киса.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Замки мы пока открывать не можем, да? Так, вы уже куда-то не туда пошли. Надо все-таки на задание идти. Так, давайте компас проложить.
You miserable lout! Your sister has been in St. Mungo's for 3 days, and she's still vomiting slugs! If you ever point your wand at your family again, mark my words, you will lose that wand!
Ужас.
Potions is dull and charming.
Revelio.
Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Призрак, наверное, какой-то.
Not a one of them deserves more than a tea.
Воу. Так, это там мы, по-моему, так открыли, да. Замки, 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 везде замки. А замки это, по-моему, если не ошибаюсь, заклинание Лохомора, которого мы еще не знаем. Официально.
Revelio.
О, там еще есть страница руководства. Скелет Авгурея. Это скелет ирландского феникса. Или Авгурея. Чрезвычайно пугливой птицы, которая может предсказать приход дождя. Круто.
Revelio.
Так, а мне выше? А, по этой лестнице.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
You made your point!
The best way to learn what the library is by
I
trial and
talk
error.
about this!
In my case,
Let us keep our heads about this! Oh, I'm true sorry. I didn't mean...
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was
Здесь уже
Albert
два
Boot.
значка.
No, it wasn't.
Как
It was
внизу,
Basil
а?
Flat.
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister?
О, кошка. Еще одна. И это две. Ура. Сильные тормоза идут или какие? Привет, кстати. Вроде по показаниям БСки должно быть все нормально. Это если вот поначалу там что-то с кодировщиком было, сейчас должно быть все хорошо.
I did 26 hours of homework.
Let me guess.
Ну, сейчас посмотрим еще раз. странно, никаких каких-то недочетов я не вижу, Денис. Подключение отличное, все четенько должно быть. Возможно, что-то с интернетом. Да, я вот сейчас смотрю настройки трансляции, аналитику, как бы все нормально, все качество соединения отличное. Даже YouTube сам это говорит. Загрузка 1,5%, 60 FPS. Пропуска кадров нету никакого, кодировщик не перегружен. Должно быть все нормально. Вроде все на месте, как бы. Все должно быть хорошо. Так, это у нас, получается, новые картинки появились, да? О, класс. Так, погнали дальше. Заклинания не ждут. Может быть, еще, кстати, как вариант, что много тут понамешано и система как бы не справляется с полнотой картинки, но мы там небольшие перестановки сделали, как бы должно быть нормально. Так, начать задание.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Странно, мне кажется, все-таки с картинкой не то. Или типа того.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Мне все-таки кажется, что
Very good,
да,
everyone.
что-то
That's
есть
enough of that.
такое.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Хотя показывают, что соединение отлично, все в порядке. Потерь никаких типа нету.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Сберище все выключено.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing marbles out, you are summoning... That's it! Excellent. Good. Don't lose your composure. Very good. Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Phew. I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
That's it!
Be sharp. Yes! Brilliant! Watch this. There we go.
Тяжело будет выиграть.
Accio.
Splendid! Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting.
Там
at
интересно,
this
что
point.
YouTube говорит, что никаких проблем
I'll
нет.
say. Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Phew.
Accio.
Нет, все нормально.
Excellent control there.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Не, конечно, можно попробовать сейчас настройками битрейта поработать.
Nicely done. Watch this.
Сейчас пройдем это интересное испытание, а потом уже будем пробовать.
Accio.
Вау. У меня получилось.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I
Сделал
remember how I
небольшие
felt when I
перестановки,
first
посмотрим,
arrived.
что сейчас будет.
I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Вот умеет момент не понять. Я сейчас вот перелазил все настройки трансляции, которые непосредственно показывает YouTube. Все в норме, никаких сообщений там падение битрейта, еще что-то. Нет. Трансляция как бы все ровно. Вот, и я как бы вообще не могу понять, в чем проблема. Раньше как бы система сигнализировала о том, что вот такая есть ошибка, там потеря кадра, потеря там битрейт, да, там битрейт перегружен в конце концов. А сейчас даже ничего и не показывает. Ну, посмотрим, что сейчас он покажет, как бы вот. Сейчас даже прод загружен на 1.3.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school that seem to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Не пользуются палочками?
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Так кроме браузера и OBS ничего и не открыто. Самое интересное. Вообще все закрыто там стороннего, потустороннего. Даже он блокнот, который открыл, был и то закрыт. Да не. Все закрыто вообще. Сейчас вот приложуха открыта, это Steam от GeForce и все.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
Well, you'd be using it on
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You know it won't work.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Какой-то товарищ сидит. Надо спросить, чем он занимается.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Посмотрим, что тут наверху. Интересно, пройти можно? Тут замок первого уровня.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Да, недавно.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Oh,
Revelio.
А, этот он на низ показывает.
Oh, I've been turned around on the grand staircase one too many times.
Блин, что это значит? Бросить кубик. А что значит 2? 2 это типа единорог, что ли?
Accio.
Do you suppose Black's too
Revelio.
Black is without a doubt the worst headmaster in the history of Hogwarts.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Так, идем на следующее заклинание. Побочные задания теперь доступны. Отлично. Да, типа мы тут были. Нет, но этому я понял, что здесь мы со страницы получаем небольшие такие плюшки. Но что касаемо вон тех дверей, непонятно. Может там все-таки тоже кто-то снова подскажет, что ли. Ладно.
Revelio.
Кошак.
Revelio.
О, еще интересно, какой-то шкафчик.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Блин, мне кажется, что что-то здесь с самой игрой что-то не так.
Levioso.
Ингандиум Левиоса. Левиоса.
Now, let's try
Вот,
something a little
выскочила
larger.
ошибочка у нас. Видеопоток поступает слишком медленно.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Сейчас, подожди, вот на заклинание. Посмотрим кое-что. В настройках. Так, вроде отлично сейчас, ладно.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. This should be easy. Levioso. Protego. Stupid Protego. Complicates things. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso.
My students with this depth. I do enjoy life dueling. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down. Want your opponent assigned to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Revelio.
Так, я тут вроде видел листочек. А, значит, мне показалось. Блин, что-то все-таки с картинкой не то. Надо по настройкам по полазить посмотреть.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelio. Nice work.
Так, а что с настройкой может быть не так, а? Обычные высокие, не ультра, как мы. Блин, начала идти буферизация. Да с чего вдруг, как бы не шла ж до этого. Медленная скорость интернета, но как бы 200 мегабит уже. Что-то не должно быть таких проблем. Ну да, значит что-то происходит с интернетом. Вот опять сейчас хорошо. Ладно, сейчас попробуем что-нибудь посмотреть. Что-то положил, посмотрел. Мне кажется, все-таки какие-то непонятки с интернетом происходят. Проверят даже в диспетчере задач, как бы там все чисто, открыто только ОБС, Steam и вот игрушка, как ни странно. Ладно. Сейчас вот браузер закрыл, посмотрю, что будет. Погнали дальше. Поговорить с Себастьяном.
I enjoyed that. Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it. It was certainly good practice. Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Так, задание выполнено.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Так, а теперь куда нам дальше?
Revelio.
Куда стоит сундук? Ух.
Lumos.
Нет, и на Люмос.
Accio.
Наверное, его как-то нужно будет усыплять и потом уже открывать. Собакин какой-то. Ух ты, блин.
Revelio.
А, вот такое же самое зеркало. Так,
Люмос.
Кентавр. Воу. Так, вот кентавры.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Make the hard decision. Why would Black want to be headmaster of Hogwarts? Of course, I'm not sure what job he'd actually be doing.
Так.
Perhaps something at Azkaban. Harvard could be kept in the old and pure plant.
Я что-то тут ничего интересного не вижу. А, вон он. Может, каким благовоние это?
Protego! Revelio!
Ну тут мы посуду ломать-то пока не будем.
Don't think it's the delightful scent of gardenias you'll be unleashing. No, it's violently rank, and it's not.
Так, куда мы там дальше пойдем-то? А, это у нас еще не открытый есть. Да нужно бегать путешествовать. После урочного задания от Луиса.
What that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421.
Revelio!
What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Мне кажется, все-таки что-то с игрой не то. Так, британцы мы этого вроде гладили, да?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Не знаю, все-таки профессор, она волшебница у нас умная, может догадаться. Но профессор Фиг не просил ей рассказывать. Ладно, будем на стороне профессора Фига. Профессор Фиг ничего не сказал?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, We've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand.
О, мы идем в
You've
Хогвартс.
managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Так, занятия мы выполнили. Так.
Revelio.
Так, здесь ничего интересного. Пошли дальше. Кошак, вроде новый.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
То есть там пока, получается, допуска у меня нету, да? Кстати, я вот подумал, а попробую-ка я понизить настройки. Посмотреть, что будет. Тайная почта. Так, заданий сегодня на сегодня много уже, да? Так, ну пошли, посмотрим, что там есть.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Так, он же говорил заклинание какое-то. Репаров. Так, заклинание репера. Оно у нас есть вообще? А мы его еще не выучили, да? Ладненько, сейчас пойдем посмотрим.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their
Конечно,
part.
перегнул.
I'll say.
Камешки-то
Anyway.
прятать, да?
I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Интересно, это можно поймать? Страничку-то. Воу. Так, мы не за этим шли. Надо что-то все-таки другим, как кажется, мне заняться, да, делом. Вроде у нас другое задание было.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio!
Опа, поймал.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Знакомый символ, только не пара, по-другому называется.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Сейчас попробуем.
Repairer.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Так, идем на выход.
Accio.
Go.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I'm just saying, who thinks she was the primary?
Блин, что такое не дает покоя мне эти книжки вот эти вот с камешками-то. Что-то где-то я упустил, мне кажется. Так, перчатки у нас вроде новые, да?
Revelio.
Так, сова. Что там сова? О, просто взаимодействовать. Ну-ка, здесь что? Серый ночной колпак. Класс. Прикольно.
Revelio.
Perhaps you can meet me after the herbology and show me how
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Hello, looking for me?
Так, думаю, ребят, пока будем заканчивать. Продолжим завтра, пока попробую разобраться с преднастройкой кодировщика, что там происходит. По идее должно быть все нормально. Даже YouTube вообще редко выскакивает сообщение о том, что что-то не так. Ну, как бы обидно немножко. Должно быть как бы все у нас хорошо. То как-то не очень идет. Так что продолжим завтра. Всем до скорого.